This is Fan First Network.
So you've been the definition of passion throughout this series. You believed all the way, yet it ends in 5. How are you feeling?
I'm devastated, lost for words, disheartened. I just can't believe it, what I just seen, losing in overtime. The Cousins goal, most importantly, the Morgan Reilly goal that got called back, which should have been the tying goal. As you can see, literally, the goal crosses the line on multiple reviews, multiple replays, different angles, and then all of a sudden what they're going to say, the ref furthest from the puck past the blue line is going to apparently call the whistle dead and just like try to call it dead again for a second time, and still the Leafs have the resiliency to tie the game. My boy, William Nylander.
Show the jersey, baby.
Let's go. Let's go. Yo, some people told me tonight they hope that's the last game they see of William Nylander as a Leaf. I hope not. What about you?
That's absolutely crazy talk. Nylander's done so much for us in the playoffs. He was our best forward in the playoffs, and our best defenseman was Morgan Reilly. In my honest opinion, a hot take, whatever you want to call it, I've been calling it for a long time now. John Tavares needs to go. The man's getting paid over $11 million. He wins us, what, a little over he wins like high 50% face-offs, but he doesn't put up the numbers he should be putting up for $11+ million player. That's unacceptable. He didn't show up in the series. He scored 0 goals in this whole second round. Not just him. Accountability needs to be put on him, especially though he's our captain of our team. That's where it starts. That's where it ends. Matthews, I mean, there's a lot of things I could say about him. He didn't show up at all in the second round. No goals. This year he had even a down year in the regular season. Just hit like 40 goals. Unacceptable. Gets injured every year. I know people are talking about Matthews not re-signing back with the Leafs in the future. I have another hot take, man. I personally would trade him before he wants out. Get a lot of assets for him. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but can't have a player that's injured every single year, concussions, shoulder problems, same problems constantly year after year. We have Marner, we have Nylander, we have our future goaltender for the future, Joseph Woll, who's a very calm, composed, mature goaltender, sound rebound control, said it before, athletic, our best athletic goaltender by far out of the 3 between him, Samsonov, and Murray. We have core pieces on our team, and Reilly showed up in this playoffs. I'll give him that. Yeah. He made up for a abysmal, awful regular season. But even that, I've always thought we need to get rid of him. We need to make a lot of wholesale changes. As a team, the Leafs don't play hard enough, physical enough. I get it. We got Luke Shed. We got Noel Acciari. We got Ryan O'Reilly. We got Eric Gustafsson. We got overall more physically tough as a team. But we weren't playing that real gritty, physical stuff hockey you need to win. The Sam Bennett kind of dirty plays. The Radko Gudas type of plays. The Matthew Tkachuk. Yes, they play with an edge, real grittiness. They play on a fine line. They play to win. I'm going to be honest, we didn't show up to win this series. The first couple games we just gave up. You can't go down 2 games at home, literally losing the first 2 games at home, and then losing the first game on the road down 3-0.
They beat themselves.
They beat themselves, literally. It's unacceptable. You can't go down 3-0 in the series. As you guys can hear, I've lost my voice, screaming constantly throughout this whole series, this whole tailgate.
Listen, man, I'm with you. There's a lot of things that need to change, but one thing I would like for you guys to all understand is that this fan base cares so much about everything that goes down, and they will be back out here again at the beginning of next season.
This is no bias, and I'm telling you straight up, 100% honesty, not just being as a Leaf fan. The Leafs fan base, fan group as a whole, has a whole best fan base in the whole entire NHL and world. Literally, we go through the most ups and downs. We haven't won a Stanley Cup in so long. The Leafs fans are relentless. They come year in, year out to the playoffs. Regardless what the series is, we're down 3-0. Leafs fans still show up to tailgates, to games, to come support and cheer our team. Down 3-1. Regardless, we're in it for the long haul. I'm in it for the long haul personally.
So am I. And guys, all we ask, any player who wants to be a Toronto Maple Leaf, just care as much as us. That is it. That is all we need.
For sure. I agree with my boy. This guy works very hard. He's here every game, every regular season home game, every playoff game. He does. He's a huge, massive understatement. Like, I can't even explain with words. Massive fan. He doesn't do it for the money. Nothing. This is not even scripted. I tell you right now, this guy is a real one. Huge Leafs fan. Huge overall Toronto fan. I'm glad to meet this guy, see this guy. Only started seeing him through the playoffs, but he's a real guy. I don't know what else.
All of you guys will be back.
We will be back.
Inside that square
Home
for
opener,
game 1 of
game
the
one,
regular
baby.
season.
And for the playoffs, which the Leafs will make again. You'll see them for the 8th straight year in the playoffs. And we're hoping for bigger and better things.
Stanley Cup champions
Stanley Cup
2024.
champions, 2024. You heard it from my boy over here. You heard it from me. 2024 Stanley Cup champions.
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome anytime.
This is Fan First Network.